Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl mommy of three. Let me adjust my camera one moment. Okay, so what's up you guys? Happy Friday. Just want to say shout out to everybody. How's everybody's week went? I know it's the weekend, time to unwind. I went to work today, so I'm working the whole weekend, so home right now, chilling in my lounge clothes. Get it together, Kenosha, get it together. Anywho, I know I've been, saying that I was gonna do my sit down video as far as basically how I just cope with everything, friendship, to get to know me on a more personal level. So the first topic I'm going to discuss is how I cope with marriage. You guys, I've been married for 5 years. Certain things, it's like, okay, whatever. So I cope with it. I just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the love of my life. That's my soulmate. That's my children's father. And it doesn't get no better than that. However, I just don't want nobody to think that, oh, we're just like this picture perfect, because I know some people get on the camera and then they pump fake like they don't have arguments or debates or things like that. And me and Marcus, we do, but majority of the time we, like I said, we're as one. We could be mad at each other, but I've always had his back and he's always had my back, and that would never change. That's something, we're like this. That is my best friend. So I just cope with it. I just cope with it. It's friendships. I don't really have a lot of friends. It's not by choice, you guys. I am an introvert to an extent, and I would love to have friends, but I live a certain lifestyle. I'm not putting myself on no pedestal or anything like that, but I do live a certain lifestyle. For one, I am a wife. Number two, I am a mother. Number three, I am a daughter. And maybe it does play a part because I come from a church background with my parents. However, I do have standards, my personal standards. I don't do a lot of things that most women my age may still do. Okay. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing a sit down video right now, vlog, you guys. I need y'all to keep it down, okay? So yeah, so basically, like I was saying, I have certain standards, certain things that I just won't deal with or interact with. And it's not to throw shade or anything of that sort to anybody, necessarily. It's just how I am. I'm a well reserved, sit back type of person. I like the normal things. Like, I like to go out, as far as like going to get a bite to eat, going shopping, even going to the movies here and there. My home, he's the king of my home and I'm the queen of my home. So there is certain ways and things that we do not indulge in, and a lot of people are not comfortable with that, or they feel, like I said, intimidated. So dealing with friendships, that's why I don't have a lot. I have a few, and I just reconnected with one, and I've been friends with her since middle school, and I just reconnected with her, and like I had to tell her, I distanced myself, not because I thought I was better, but I feel like I have to distance myself to get myself together and take care of my priorities. I have responsibilities that I have to deal with on a daily basis. So if you're not, understanding of that, because we don't all of us don't have the same lifestyle, you still have to respect my lifestyle, and like I have to respect yours. If you cannot be around that, I had to leave my previous job and just, sit at home, because it was just too much, trying to still work. I was still pregnant, and then I had 2 other children I had to care for. I just could not do it. It was literally taking my body and just, it was just, oh my God, it was so horrible. So Marcus was blessed with a position where he was making, a lot way more. So I was put in a position where I could stay at home because he was able to take care of everything and have extras. So I stayed at home, and to be able to fully stay at home and have a full bond with my kid and build a better bond with my oldest and my daughter, it was the most beautiful thing. So I commend the stay-at-home moms. It is a job. It is not no skip in the park. And a lot of people tend to bash stay-at-home moms because they think they don't do nothing. Oh, they're just at home. Oh, they can just get up and don't have to leave and go out and just, that's it. No. Stay-at-home moms still have to take care of their children. You still have to go to the doctor. You still have to go to, parent-teacher conferences. You still have to leave out the house. You have to take care of your husband. Your husband is the one making the income, whether you getting income and still at home or not. Stay-at-home moms have a job. And when I stayed at home for them 3 whole years, you know, with my children, it was so good. And it was like, oh my God, I was like, yes. You know, I was able to see every move that my kid was making. You know, I was involved so much more in their schooling. I made every meeting, every play, anything, sport, anything they wanted to do, I was there. And I think that's one of the reasons why I developed a OCD, because, you know, it was like I was at home, so I made sure that my home was clean, because when Marcus came home, I refused to have a messy house. My husband is working all day. He's slaving for his family. The least that I could do is make sure that the house stayed clean and that he had a hot plate and his clothes was clean. And I still do that even though I work now, back to work, I still do that. And it's double what I was doing prior. So, you know, I commend the stay-at-home moms, because I was in that, you know, in that situation where, I'm not going to even say situation, so I apologize for that. I was a stay-at-home mom, point blank, period. So, you know, when I share my experiences on YouTube, I share experiences that I was able to experience myself. So, like I said, I commend it. That's why I decided to just take a part-time job for a little extra income, because I can work. I still have to work, but it's flexibility around my schedule. So, MJ, go put something on. Excuse my baby, he's in his drawers. Okay, Kimani, I told you what I'm doing, and go, because I'm doing the sit down.
Okay, sorry.
You can't be doing them distractions, because it's going to distract me and I'm going to lose my train of thought. Y'all was playing before I picked up the camera. Go in there and finish doing what you have to do. Thank you. Anyway, so basically, where was I? Like I said, I lose my train of thought, mommy brain. Anyways, even though, you know, I am working out, you know, I have flexibility, so I don't have to work full-time hours. I can pretty much work up to 58 hours, and that's it. And I can come and leave as I go. A lot of people, when I tell them how my schedule is, where I can make my schedule based around my children. So, for instance, school starts back this week on Tuesday. I have to make sure my kids get to school. So I'm going to get them to school, and then I'm going to go to work. I don't have to call and say I'm going to be late or anything like that, because I'm part-time. And a lot of being part-time, the rules are a little bit different than being full-time. I'm not obligated to get 80 hours. So I go, and as long as I meet my regular requirements as the employee, as the part-time, that's fine. So I'm going to get my kids to school, and I will be able to see my kids after school, and I will still be able to sit down with them and go over homework and things of that sort. Even between me going to work, I will go to work while they're at school, and before they get out, I will get off of work, and then I will go get my kids. So with this job, that's a lot of flexibility, and I'm still able to be at home. As of right now, you know, I went to work this morning, but I'm still home, and it's a Saturday. I'm still home. I'm going to work tomorrow, but guess what? You know, I'll be back at home. So balancing the work life and being a mom, it is not all it's caked out to be all the time. It is, you know, like I said, not a walk in the they're babysitters. So if he doesn't have our children, I got him. If I don't, he got him. If they're not with both of us, they're with my mom, my dad, which I'm gonna do today. That's why I'm really also sitting at this table, because when I'm finished with this vlog, I gotta edit some things and, you know, look over it, and I'm gonna sit here and make out my map for this week. It's pay week. We have a couple of things we gotta do. So, you know, I have to also do that to keep up and remember, you know, make sure that everything is taken care of here. Because when I leave, I'm an employee there, but when I leave that job, I come in and I clock in on my second job. The only thing is, I'm not getting paid for it. You know, I'm not getting cash money to clock in at my second job, but I am getting loved, and I'm being around the four most important people of my life, and that's my husband and my 3 little amigos. So that's pretty much about that. Basically, what is it? It's 18 minutes that I've been on this vlog, and like I said, I try to keep it down. Don't want to go over too long, but I just wanted to come and just share that with you guys. You know, how I cope with things. I just deal with it. I pray a lot. I'm really into the word, and I'm really, you know, I feel myself growing more. Excuse the way I'm looking. Hair is pulled back, washed and conditioned, and just pulled my hair back in a bun. So trying to wait to get my hair did. But that's pretty much it, you guys. So, you know, go ahead, drop them comments below, like the video or vlog or whatever you guys decide to do. Let me know what you guys thought. Is there anything else that I can share with you? Any experiences, or, you know, any tips that I normally do to get over things, or how I deal with things? Please don't, you know, be afraid to comment. I don't take anything offensive, you know. And that's pretty much that. And another thing, I'm working on this thing, you guys. I noticed when because I rewatched my vlog. Shout out to my girl Keisha, Keisha plus 4. I say that a lot. I say a lot, and I need to work on that. So I do be taking a lot of you guys tips when y'all share them in the vlogs, as far as what y'all working on and stuff that you see yourself doing that, you know, you want to clean up on. So I am trying to work on that. I say because I've been trying to think of a next thought that, you know, so I don't get tongue tied, because I get tongue tied a lot. So that's why I say but I am working on that. But anywho, this vlog is about 20 minutes and some seconds, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Throw them thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Kimani, what you supposed to say at the end of my vlog? Huh? What you supposed to say at the end of my vlog?
Goodbye, YouTube.
What else? Come here.
Peace.
Come here, hurry up. Alright, so we gonna end it right here, you guys. Stay tuned for more vlogs to come. Other than that, peace.
Out.